What's going on, everyone? DeBears here with another build video, and today we got a rocket themed build revolving around the hazardous propulsion exotic chest armor for the Titan, which is new last expansion, pretty sure that symbol is final shape. And it says here, weapon precision hits or final blows have a chance to reload a kinetic Exodus rocket. Activating your class ability fires loaded Exodus rockets. Damaging targets with Exodus rockets temporarily increases the damage you deal with all other rockets. And yes, that does include the brand new Mint Retrograde, which is absolutely nuts right now, and any other rocket assisted sidearm or just rocket launcher. And it even buffs the little mini rockets in that exotic auto rifle, which I can't think of the name of right now. Quicksilver Storm. The little rocket tracers. It even buffs that as well. But back to the build. We got here. Today I am using it with Two-Tailed Fox. I mean, you don't have to use an exotic rocket, but now with its new overload intrinsic perk, it's just nice to have that. Once you start getting into the upper echelons of challenge and you'll start encountering champions, you might need an overload weapon. And now that you can load 10 rockets total when you have full ammo, it's pretty nice. So as you can see here, with almost all precision shots, I think it takes 2. Most of the time it takes 2. With a bow, you can load an Exodus rocket, and then depending on if the rockets land or not, you can see we have ×6 for 6 seconds. And you can also see, since Mint Retrograde can also get critical hits, we can start loading more rockets back in, so that by the next time we get another class ability, we can rebuff ourselves. And that buff will go up to 35% for all rockets if you can land all 6 of the Exodus rockets. So if you get that ×6, we get a 35% increase. So you can see that 341 is what we're doing for the crit. As soon as that's done, see that drop down to 253. And it's the same with this. And I also did find out that landing 2 volleys will give you an ignition, which is pretty cool, because I'm not even on solar to give the extra scorch. So if you didn't know that, now you do. We can head over to the mods. And what you want for armor, primarily, if you can get gunner, like gunner base for the armor pieces that also have a peak in the class, which I just was not lucky enough to get a bunch of gunner with class peaks as well. I had to masterwork a bunch of mine, but I was able to get a specialist of the hazardous propulsion. But as long as you're getting like 70, 80 class, and then if you want to make the most out of that 35% increase, you want to have the 200, want to get that 200 weapon, and with that you will probably need some of these font mods to where you pick up an orb and then you gain, it's either 20, 40, or 50 depending on how many fonts you have. So this will give me an extra 40, which will make that jump up to 200. So you get that extra 15% damage and the extra, pretty sure it's 10% damage. with heavy weapons, and I'm not sure what the extra damage is for primary and special, and I have been absolutely loving these ammo generation perks. As we can see with my bow, the ammo generation is 58 right now, but with both of those, I mean, I feel like here. Let me change the enemy type real quick. I feel like with two of those active, never mind. It doesn't work in here. If it did, if it did work in here, let's see. Now, if it did work in here, and you were actually able to see that bar go up, it really does jump up pretty fast when you have those mods equipped. But that's about it. Nothing crazy to do with your subclass. Pretty much just whatever you feel like rocking. I mean, you can use this, you can use that, you can use that, whatever. I mean, the main focus of this is rocking with the, I would say, a special ammo finder, just to increase that special ammo meter gain. Two of these for whatever weapon you're using as your secondary weapon. I'm using a bow just because it has strategist on it to get that extra class ability back faster, since my class stat is pretty low. I also have a font, but that only raises it up to 63. And when as you can see, it's pretty good to help get it back faster. We already have it back again. We'll just keep on going from there. Pretty simple, pretty cool. I will play another clip of a lost sector after this, just so you can see the kind of damage this stuff does in harder end content. And I hope everybody enjoys this and catches me in the next one. Thank you all for watching, and have a great week. Peace.